User.
Take it away, Gerard.
Go.
When I was a young boy. Hi.
No.
Welcome to episode 112 of Adventures in Arrowknee. My name is Nick, and I will be your returning dungeon master for the evening. It's gonna be fun stuff to be had. We're gonna go round. We're gonna go round robin and talk to these birds and see what they cluck about. And we're gonna start off with Dave. Dave, tell me who you are and who you're playing, and also what's your favorite TTRPG that's not D&D?
Boy. Well, I'm Dave. I'm playing Percy the Pachyderm, and my favorite tabletop RPG that is not D&D. Ooh, that's a toughie. I'd have to say Outbreak Undead.
Still want to get into that sometime.
Yep.
Zombies. Cool beans. Anything about Percy or?
He's very excited and ready to play tonight. So,
Heck yeah.
and to show off his totally awesome stilettos that he got the other night from Perry.
Hell yes. All right. Next up, we got Maddie. Maddie, introduce yourself, your character, and describe them. And tell me. I'm gonna do the same question, but it doesn't have to be TTRPG. I was singling Dave out there, so you could do a video game if you'd like.
Oh boy. And what was the question in particular?
Just what's your favorite game other than D&D?
Okay. Well, I'm Maddie. I'm playing Alua Oni, Dark Elf Warlock. And what's my favorite game other than D&D? Right now, I would have to say... Ooh, that's hard. I've been playing a lot of 0 Hour or City of Gangsters lately.
Oh, okay. Is City of Gangsters like the old one? What was that called? It was like
it's
those terrible ads all the time on YouTube when I was a kid.
it's like it's interesting. It's like turn-based, basically like moonshine running and stuff. It's interesting.
Nice. Might have to check it out. All right. We're gonna move over to Casey. Casey, tell us about yourself and your character, and tell me what's your favorite game and/or magic card.
All the questions. I'm Casey. I'm playing Brukar Mumblebeard. Wow, Marblebeard. And I just want to say, character's kind of taking on his own sensibilities, and I can't control him anymore. And I'm sorry for that. He might need to retire sooner rather than later because he's a dick. But he's a dwarf clockwork sorcerer. And favorite game? Well, I was thinking about the tabletop, and that would have been Firefly because it's so underrated. And I don't know what happened. Basically, any Firefly thing is just went, and it shouldn't have happened that way. But the game is actually really fun and simple. It's built on Cortex.
Yes, it's so good.
It's like awesome for starting out players too because it just allows so much role play. So, magic card favorite. Oh, I'm gonna go with the cop out and say I wish I knew. I think it's like 7th edition art for Giant Growth is one of my favorites.
All right, cool. Next over, we got Carl hanging out in the middle. Carl, tell us about you and Caljon, and tell me what's your favorite. You can go for game, video game, whatever you like.
All right. So I am Carl, and I am going to be playing my Githzerai monk, Caljon, who is still new to Arrowknee and is looking for is looking to find Perry. But my favorite game besides D&D, I don't know. I mean, I've got a couple of really fun ones. Call of Cthulhu is always good. A game that has mechanical sanity built into it is always a fun game. But Paranoia is also a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Because the computer is your friend.
Right. Hell yeah. All right, over on to Charlie. Tell us about yourself and your lemon-headed friend, and also tell me what you working with. What game? Tell me about game. What's your game?
Yes, my name is Stavros Lemon Lumps. I'll be played by Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Stavros. How are you doing today? I'm doing wonderful. You know, this whole thing's real crazy. But I guess the best games that I like to play are like, either like, like the mental ones, or, I spit a lot of mad game when I'm hanging out with the ladies.
All right, down to Chris. Chris, introduce yourself and your character. And you go ahead and tell me your favorite game as well, other than D&D.
So glad I was muted for the majority of that because I was losing it. Okay, what it do? I'm Chris. I will be playing as Twinkle Sprinklestein. She is a deep gnome death cleric who, through her experiences here, has grown up. She was very childlike and innocent, but that's not how we roll here. And as of a recent game, she learned that she's actually an adult, so she is trying to balance those things there. And in that same vein, I am not going to go with my current favorite game. I am going to just go ahead and state that the best game of all time, no contest, do not come for me, is Barbie Fashion Designer 1996 with the printer. Ooh, baby!
That is a deep cut. That is a deep cut.
I don't know. If you said that Barbie back writing game, I'd be with you because I could play that for hours. But
the fashion designer joint,
with the
you can
printer.
set it up and then you could print it and then you could put it on your Barbie doll. Like, come on.
Hey, listen. So you know how the British Museum is being told to return a bunch of artifacts? They got a letter for that game too.
Really?
Also, above the table, Risk. The game of
Risk Spectre.
Does not hold a candle to Barbie Fashion Designer, but I appreciate you trying.
Fair enough. All right, over to Nate. Nate, introduce yourself, your character, and tell us what game you think is best other than D&D.
I'm playing Wish, the Kenku Fighter tonight, and best game. I've been playing a lot of Divinity recently, so I'm gonna go with that. I've been enjoying the hell out of Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yes, it's
I think
very
Larry and Doug
good.
did the wonderful job.
It's very, very good. All right, and I'll answer my own question. It's Knights of the Old Republic 1. No question.
fuck yes.
Best game ever. Nobody's ever beat it. Anyway, we start off in Arrowknee. If you'd like to be in the bar, you can. That's where our scene will settle down on. So who's going to be there? Raise a hands.
Wish.
From the windows to the walls.
Brewcar.
Got nowhere else to be around here.
Twinkle is still trying to figure out how she can integrate alcohol into milkshakes, so she will in fact also be at the bar.
Whiskey sounds like the answer to that.
We did schnapps.
Oh yeah, it was schnapps. She never got to drink it, but we did venture into schnapps, so she's going to be trying to make that happen.
Right. Seems like most everybody's here at the bar then. If you don't wish to be, let me know. Either way, you'll see a familiar half-elf serving drinks at the bar. Unfamiliar is his smile. And the drinks he's handing out is very quick, and he's being nice to everybody.
Oh, you poor dear. You must be sick.
Oh. I haven't done Lucky in a month.
Holy shit, that went to Jeff Frenzy.
Right, I'm ready for the mission. Okay. Oh yes. For sure. Yes. I'm a simulacrum.
Well, that was rather anticlimactic.
Yeah, it is what it is. He told me to get to the point from now on, so people stop taking advantage of me.
Usually, when they tell me that, I head to the Dead and Sins.
That makes sense as well. Would you like a drink, patrons?
Yeah, could I get a pint of grannies?
Simulacrum. Is Perry here? Perry?
Yes.
Is this allowed?
I mean, I Yes, if he wants to die and never live again because Garnet can only accept so many bribes in a day, then yes.
Yes.
It's ill-advised, but sure.
500 gold.
500 gold.
He hands over 500 gold and waits.
He takes out an old ceramic jug, uncorks it. You see fumes come out of the top. He fills up a whole pint with it, and some of the last drops pour out of it.
Do you have a cover for this?
No,
Points.
in fact, I don't.
Well, that's poor planning. Whatever. Do I have to pay more to keep the mug?
Sure, take the mug. 500 for a drink. That's fine.
Okay,
Anybody
thank
else?
you. Here's a gold for your troubles.
Yes, I'd like either a hot toddy or a boxcar.
Right away. He gets to mixing a drink. It's neither of those, but it tastes good.
This tastes good, but it's still a disappointment from my expectations.
That'll be 1 gold.
That'll be a fuck you. You made the wrong drink.
Look, I'm new to this existence, okay?
Yeah, that didn't stop, other people that have, short life existences like kobolds.
Sure.
Kobolds can still do things, but they haven't been around too long.
I do the drinks.
Sounds like a very sad excuse. Whether or not you have knowledge is not exempt you from culpability.
You see Lucky walk in the front door. He goes, "Oh, this fucking guy. I dumbed this one down. I dumbed this simulacrum down to prevent people from being able to trick him, and it seems to have gone bad."
It really seems like it has. It seems like you really made him on like a Horungia level intelligence.
I wouldn't agree with that in the least. I wouldn't say those words out loud, and I don't appreciate them being said in my bar. Please stop. I will be tending drinks now. Where did my granny's bottle go?
I think you're all crazy as shit.
In Brooker's voice, I want a pint of grannies.
What?
Crazy. They called me crazy once. They called me
Okay.
crazy twice.
I guess that'd be about 500 gold.
Good news.
How?
It's a lot of granny. The shots we give you of grannies, I don't know if you've ever noticed them. They're about that full.
No, I just wanted to know how that was good news.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Because that's what he paid.
Oh, okay. So
Fair.
this was-
Okay.
Yes, I am an adult now, and I would like 1 alcohol, please.
Yeah. Very well.
Harry will look over
Thank
at Lucky and just apple teeny.
Yes. Lucky will hand you a small shot glass with a bit of purple liquid in it.
Twinkle is gonna reach into her notorious pocket and hand you 3 peppermints.
Thank you.
Now, this is fair, actually. I could use one of these right now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are an adult. Good job.
Thank you. Yes, I am an adult.
If you keep on the same track, you're going to be inhearable.
Okay. I'm doing my best. I have heard that this is what adults sound like.
Sure, indeed. So all you piss whistles are hanging around here for what reason, other than to buy a pint of grannies? Are you gonna use
I'm
that
ready
as a
to talk
weapon?
to Perry.
Oh, Perry.
I was conducting experiments in regards to the circuitous nature of time.
You would continue to do that in the corner, please. You can speak with Perry. I don't care.
Yes? Can I? Yes.
You have a
Talking to
necklace that you need to remove.
Okay. So perhaps you should just try to accept some of these graciousness of the things that they're giving you when they give you them, instead of, being stubborn. Do you think we can reach an agreement with that?
Ooh, sick burn.
Yes.
All right. There you go. Uncursed.
I was gonna say, what's the matter, Periwinkle? Could you make a clasp so tight you couldn't untighten it?
Oh, you and I both know, with the time in the Den of Sins, that that is a non-issue.
It's a good skill to have.
Yes, now that I'm an adult.
He does remove the necklace. Yeah, and he will put it in a pocket.
What's that?
I don't know if it's actually visible or not to Brukar.
I'm not being subtle about it. Not like hiding it or anything. Just takes like a necklace thing off and.
Is that magical?
You'll. Perry says it is.
Brukar looks to Perry. Or is Perry in the room? Who's?
Yes. It's a necklace of adaptation.
What's that do?
You can breathe in poisonous environments. It helps a lot with various things like that.
Can you duplicate it?
Yes.
Like times a million.
I can add times a million to it.
No, I need 1 million of those.
What could you possibly use 1 million of them for?
My kinsfolk.
Where are your kinfolk?
Back from where I come from.
It depends. Would they worship me?
That'd be kind of hard. Could you, grow a little shorter and grow a beard, maybe?
Could you be a little less racist?
No.
Well, then it seems we are at an impasse. I could make 1 million of those, but no.
Couldn't you just reincarnate yourself as a dwarf? It makes things a lot easier. I mean, no question. I could talk them into it.
I think it's a wonderful idea. Make yourself a dwarf, Perry. Do it.
But you could just make a second one of you and send it to my world, and boom, you'd be like, if you made 1 million of these, made a bunch of gas, and just gave it up to my people.
Perry turns over to Lucky and it's like, how the fuck did you deal with these people?
It's insatiable. Is that the right word?
It's in the manila folder, isn't it?
Yes.
How much?
Let's see, 1 million times 250 gold. 250 million gold.
Oh, got it. Okay. And what's the discount for worshiping you?
I mean, if your people all worshipped me, I could knock the price down to, I don't know, 500 gold.
That's a good discount. Okay, I might be able to work with that. I'll keep you in mind. I'm looking to save my
discount.
I'm looking to save my world here. Okay, people. I'm trying to be the good guy.
Yes, aren't we all?
Yeah.
What world are you from?
We just call it the world. I mean, what world is this?
Arrowknee?
Cerrone.
Yes, not of the rice variety.
I'm just gonna go back to talking to the door.
Hello, Percy.
Hello.
Would you like me to figure out what you're thinking of?
You can try.
All right. We're not going to go through all that, but it's happening.
Wish goes into a corner and begins playing music.
What are you doing in my corner?
He very confusedly, while still mimicking music with his mouth, walks to a different corner.
That's right. That's step correct. Lemon Lump's territory, son.
cocks his head, looking at you sideways, like, okay, noted.
Right. We can't, we won't, and we don't stop.
Twinkle's gonna just kind of look up and be like, I want to sound like that guy because he gets respect. I need this, what's the thing called? The applecini to have milk and shake in it.
Oh, you wanted? Oh, well, yeah, that might taste fairly good with milk and shake. I could. You want me to whip you up an alcoholic milkshake?
Yes. Does that make me sound like an adult?
It
Is that
does.
cool?
Yes, it should be very delicious. Actually, I think it's a wonderful idea.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem. You're very intimidating.
Yes.
Brukar comes over to smack you on the back, like not to do damage, but rather hard. And
that's real good. I like that. I like that.
I like you too, sir.
Oh God,
I
we got
can't
two of them.
believe that I fucking brought her back to life.
I can't
You
believe
could have let me die. This is on you.
I'm going, and he snaps his fingers and disappears.
Lucky goes, here you go, strawberry schnapps milkshake, and I'm going as well. And he snaps his fingers, and the bar part of the bar shuts down behind like a force field of magic.
What are we doing today?
Well, not all of us get to drink, I guess.
That's right. Only the adults.
Yeah, the adult.
You guys, all of a sudden see something on the floor, and it explodes, and then there's smoke in the room.
I see. This is a very interesting thing. Let me take my notes.
The smoke.
I move into a stance. I'm like ninjas.
Ducked behind the table.
That's always the answer.
Pesky ninjas.
can Brukar move to try to kick the area and thing? Like, assuming there's an object still there.
Oh, where at?
Like,
where the thing exploded? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could beat up the scraps of the thing. So the smoke starts to clear, and you guys all see first Brukar just kicking this piece of metal in the ground. And then you see a guy standing on a table like this, with an eye patch and a gun on his hip, and he's looking at all you down.
You're ruining my experiment by kicking that. Just let me take a look at these little metal bits. And he starts like shaking his butt back and forth as he's leaning over. I'm gonna find an answer to these things. Maybe then I'll get some chicken wings.
All
And
right.
then I'll go put on some golden platinum magic rings.
Ours.
So you six, pointing at everybody but Stavros, are invited to come join the Adventurers Initiative. The new one. This is the double new Adventurers Initiative is happening now, and you guys are invited.
What happened to the old one?
What was the first one?
It's still there. The original one.
They let people out like me, and then it failed.
Well, that's understandable.
The
And
original
so he's
one.
making the same mistake. It's called hubris.
They grew up. Now we're doing this. Or no, we did the other one, and they're still there. But now we're doing this one. Got it?
Okay. I'm still learning, but this seems like a setup. I'm gonna need some kind of proof that they're not dead, and you're not sending us as a replacement.
All right. So the new Adventurers Initiative. You might know some of them, but I can't tell you their names because they all have secret identities. But you ever heard of Battle Dragon Superior Master?
I sure have heard of BDSM. He's my hero.
I just learned about this a couple days ago.
Like,
You know who the horned one is?
Yes. She's also my hero.
There you go. We also got Turfsley.
Yeah, I know him personally.
Yeah. There was some other names. I'm trying to remember them. Jeff's not good. Feanor took care of this before. Now it's Jeff's thing. Let's go. And he walks out the door.
Wish looks at the rest of them like, the fuck just happened?
I hope he's paying. And Brukar just has one hand holding his mug and the other hand on top of it, as he's kind of like, dwarf waddling along, following the dude.
Or did he seem furious?
It seemed like he had too many energy drinks.
Wish will actually poke his head out of the door and mimic Brukar's voice. Dang.
Are we going to get some monies?
Are you guys...
And he will immediately parrot that as well.
Are you guys following me?
If you're paying.
All right, yeah, I got money. I got it. I got everything you need. Don't worry about it.
How much? Because we need our...
You have concentrated doc. You have concentrated doc matter?
Well, maybe. I'd have to talk to some people. I got at least 500 gold for each of you. Minimum. Now, let's do it.
Hi, man.
You don't do those things in public, sir.
All right, follow me this way.
Wish was following as soon as he said money. He's down.
Twinkle's gonna follow Wish because they have now become homies. So Twinkle's cool. She's gonna roll behind Wish.
You
I'm gonna follow
guys,
Twinkle.
you guys notice where he's leading you? It's what looks like a phone booth. It's you look at it and it's got a little stone that's glowing with a rune on it. And then you also notice, and you've noticed this the past few days, where this shack used to be, there's been a building erected in its place. Not where he's taking you now. Where he's taking you now is where the mayor's office used to be. The mayor's office was destroyed, and this other shack was destroyed. A building's taking place at the shack. The mayor's office is just a phone booth.
That is an impressive erection.
I didn't erect that. I know who. You come follow me.
We got it up so fast.
Get in here, one at a time. Go on.
It's probably a draft. It looks like it was done quick and right.
All right,
I
who's
think you're
first?
correct. Oh, me.
All right, right in the booth.
He goes into the booth.
He hits a button. There's floor drops out from under you. You land on a slide, start sliding.
Yeah, baby.
The moment Twinkle realizes that there is a slide involved, she just elbows past everyone and launches herself into this freaking booth.
All right, so Twinkle and Stavros are jumping down the slide. He's like, everybody else, right down there, come on.
Woo! Woo!
Okay.
Wish.
Woo!
Calchun.
Yep.
Brukar will go.
Jakar.
He's holding on real tight and very firmly on top of his beverage.
Out of character, you need a flask, son.
You need a cap. Put a lid on it, bro.
You need to drink it.
He asked.
Alua and Percy, you guys going?
Yeah, I'm hopping on that slide.
I'll go.
All right, everybody's down, and Jeff's the last one down. You guys go through a few loops and swirls, and then you come out the bottom into a foam ball pit. And you look around, and you see what can only be described as the Bat Cave, essentially. But everything's pink instead of black, and there's symbols of a small pink man in a cape doing this on the walls. But the floor's covered in foam balls, 4 foot deep. It's a ball pit.
Twinkle is uncontrollably ecstatic. Everything is pink. There's a foam. She is just completely losing it. Just completely running back and forth, tossing them in the air. Just having a complete freaking field day. Even though she was supposed to be tapping into her adult side, we just introduced something that just completely undid all that. So she is just having the best time right now.
Wish is bewildered at the concept of a ball pit. He does not understand.
So you guys all end up in this ball pit. Jeff comes out shortly after you all, and he's like, all right, yeah, this is the old cave. We need to go right through that door over there. Just try to kind of swim through. the balls. You can walk if you're tall. You can just do it.
This reminds me of Tesley's birthday party we had at the jungle. Not a sponsor.
The jungle's not a sponsor.
No, but they could be.
Yeah, holler at us, the rainforest. Jeff makes his way to this door, trudging through these foam balls, and he opens the door and he gestures to all of you to go in. I know the ball pit's fun, but we can't stay here all day.
Stavros
Twinkle's like,
will...
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
She's like grabbing these and trying to stuff them into her pockets. Like she does not want to leave without these like ball pit balls with her.
You can get one of every rainbow color you need.
Oh,
Yeah, they're about this big.
Yeah, she's just shoving. She's like adjusting her peppermints in her pocket to like make space. Yeah, she's just shoving them shits in her pockets, having a great day.
So, what's in the room?
Well, there's a hallway. We gotta go to a different room for a briefing. We need to get you some masks, get you some names, get you out there fighting crime. Come on.
Stavros will bow to Jeff, like a very courteous, gentlemanly bow, and go, "Very good, monsieur."
Yeah.
He's gonna head towards the briefing room.
Percy will go.
Following along.
Sure.
Right. Everybody's moving. All right, cool. Yeah, just take a seat in here. All right, so I'm going to get you some masks. They're just cloth masks, holes for your eyes. Completely hide your identity. Magic. And then I'll get you a bag. And he points to Stavros.
Did you say a bath or a bag?
A bag. Just cover that whole thing up. Because people will know that schnoz when
Can it be brown paper?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Can we
make
cut
it
a
plastic.
smiley face out of it?
Very much.
I tried the plastic bags. My nose poked right through them.
No holes in this one. Just put it over your head and hold it there.
You know, I tried that once. Didn't work.
That's too bad.
It was.
Flashback at him with a bag and his nose is just poking through.
I'm sure glad I breathed through my nose.
That's surprising.
Right? All right, so you guys got to come up with your superhero names, and I'll get your masks. What color do you want?
And my superhero name is Twinkle Sprinklestein.
Isn't that your real name?
Yes.
We can't do it. You got to be secret. Otherwise, people will kill your family and eat your dog.
That already happened.
Same here.
All right. Well, do you still want a mask?
I have no family. And like she starts kind of like she's like losing her like innocence, and she's like, "My family died in the war."
All right. Well, they got
Rupert
orphans.
comes over.
Twinklestein.
Rukar comes over to Twinkle and just pats her on the back. Me too. Me too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
They call me GGI, Green Goblin Impersonator.
All right. So we got green for a green bag, paper bag for GGI. We got Sprinkle Twinklestein in pink.
We'll just call her the Ba.
There you go.
Hey, appropriate.
Wish will point at himself and go,
Clicks. 3 clicks. What color?
"Do you have any laid out already?"
Yeah.
Purple.
All right. Yeah, here you go. Here's purple. We got 3 clicks. Who's next?
You can just call me Minuteman, but I'm good with this.
You want a mask?
No, it doesn't matter.
Minuteman it is.
Twilight?
Twilight. That's a really good one. You want to? Do you want me to speckle the black mask?
Sure.
All right, I'll get right on it. He runs off.
Polka dots.
He comes back. It's got white paint splattered on it. It's still wet.
Look like a cow or look like a Dalmatian or
No, it's like a nice guy. He did some real brush with it. There you go.
I'll be the powerful pachyderm.
The powerful pachyderm. Nobody will ever know who you are. What color you want?
Oh, gee golly, I'll take blue.
Blue.
Blue's
Easy.
a strange color for a pee-pee.
The blue PP. Who's next?
Wait, can I be the pink PP or is it too late?
That's fine.
Oh, sweet.
I really don't care about the name thing. It's just required in the contract. Feanor used to do this.
I heard he's running a really magical place.
He disappeared. Upped and dipped. He's gone. I don't know. I took over. What's up? I guess I'm mayor. I prefer commander. But, hey.
Commander, Mayor.
Commander Mayor Jeffrey Francis Colonel Frenzy.
Jonathan Mayer?
Yeah.
As he says Commander, Mayor, a beam of energy comes out of his hands. Whoops, sorry.
Damn it. Anywho, Cal June.
I don't quite understand this whole need for masks.
Are you worried about people coming after your family and eating your dog?
No.
Well, then you don't need the mask.
Okay.
All right. So here's the deal. Pop squat. Let's brief. I got some contracts for you all. Says you work for me. I'll pay you. Every time I send you on a mission, it'll be minimum 500 gold. Usually a magic item if I can scrounge some up.
Is there a clause in here for ethical dilemmas?
There's not.
I would like to add one, please.
The thing with it is this is essentially outside the scope of the guard. You guys are left to make your own decisions. I just tell you where to go. You figure out what's going on. Make the
Okay.
best decision possible.
I
and
just
report
wanted to
back
make
me.
sure I wasn't contractually obligated to do something that would compromise my ethical standards.
No, definitely not. I will let you deal with the missions how you feel like dealing with them. As long as they're dealt with, then we're good to go.
All right, I'm gonna go put my feet up, boys. I'm tired.
Brukar just sits wherever they're at and continues drinking. He's sipping. He's probably not even through an eighth of it.
Yeah, make a con save.
Is it for poison?
Kind of, yeah. Dwarfs,
Do I get
Yeah, you're good. You get advantage.
advantage? On save. I got a 20. And
Yeah.
a 25 if not.
Yeah, you're good. You're I mean it's you are drunk. It is some strong shit. But you're not it's not compromising your intelligence in any way.
That's good.
That's
Anyway,
probably very good.
you sign the contract, you'll get paid after we're done with it. What's going on right now is there's goblins afoot, apparently. You heard of this?
I mean,
I
I
heard
was
they
hoping
have
they
two.
would be. Yeah, they have feet.
I have heard of goblins, yes.
I think he means they're around here.
They
Right.
walk. They should walk everywhere. That's okay.
What I'm not
Yes.
saying they're bad people, all right? They're humanoids just like you or me, or Percy. But
But they should be afoot. What if they weren't afoot?
no, that's fine.
Then it'd be a
I guess
game.
what I'm saying is there's some citizens complaining, saying they're trying to eat their cats or whatever. Which it's fine. If you eat cats, it's all right. But what I'm saying is we either need to get them to the new place that I'll tell you about in a second, or you need to just get them to fuck off. All right, or find out what's going on with them, and we can get them some help. But
Who's your client here? Is it the citizens? Someone paying for the cats? What?
no, you're employed by me.
They
So
call
we
me
get
the-
rid of if we get rid of the citizens and the cats, then we're all good, right?
No,
Yeah,
that's
they call
not.
me the they call me the negotiator. Every hostage situation I've negotiated, the hostages have been handled.
Certainly. There's no hostage situation here. Just some goblins.
Exactly.
Some
Because they get rid of the hostages.
sleeping in alleyways, out there right outside the dome. They've been stealing from carts passing by. It's not good. It's not that they're bad people either, you know?
What if we just relocate the people with the cats?
No, these people live in these homes, see? Do you understand?
But if they move, then everyone's happy, right?
No, that's not the. I mean, you do what you want. You're the superheroes here, all right? I'm just paying you. So y'all, if that's what you guys feel like you should do to take care of this, then you go ahead and do it.
Are the cats okay?
The cats are some of the cats are okay.
But only some?
There's some cats that aren't around anymore.
If we eat all the cats, does that solve the problem?
I don't.
No! She starts like throwing those fucking balls from earlier at her.
I love balls in the face.
So the problem is they're sleeping in the streets, stealing from people. We got a place they can live now, and then they'll feed them too. They can go find their own places to live and get jobs and whatever, you know. But over where Pops' house was, an anonymous donor has constructed a shelter. It's a place to take in homeless people. It's a place to do rehabilitation. It's a place for AA meetings or DA meetings. It's a good place, and they got a lot of rooms.
Do you have provisional contracts that I can get them to sign?
What?
Provisional contracts to agree to take part in this.
Who?
So that they would agree to take part and going towards the rehabilitation and whatnot, saying that it was of their own free will.
No, that's the whole goal, see. You need to get them to go there on their own free will. We don't need to put paper
Exactly.
in the middle of it.
Well,
But-
it's a liability issue.
Yeah, I
You
don't
want
want-
them to sign the waiver.
The only contract being signed here is you to me. That's it. I'll deal with everything else on my own end, okay?
Seems like a real funny organizational thing to have, but you know that's on you.
Sorry. Question. The DA, is that for Donuts Anonymous? If so, I need to attend.
No, we could look into getting something like that built up there for sure.
I need help.
Yeah, I could imagine so. I used to be a big Rice Krispies guy myself.
Oh, the Krispies.
I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Who's not? Am I right? Anyway.
I had the flakes one time. They were
Sounds like a
great.
disease.
I think we've all come down with a case of the flakes once or twice.
They both had the flakes on it.
Now, what with the mayor's house being gone, this is our new center for things, okay? It was the same center as before. It's just, now it's a phone booth.
So
Not a lot of room for activities.
I mean, we're below it. Did you remember the slide? Any questions?
Is the shelter armored?
The shelter is robotic. As far as I can tell, they're doing good stuff over there. They've gotten some people off drugs already. They've put up some of the homeless. It's good stuff happening.
But has it got a good defense? Because, I mean, if we're going to put cats in here, who's to say they might not just get taken from there? I want to know that there's security.
We're putting the damn goblins in there.
Yeah, we're putting the goblins in it. Yeah.
How do you know that they're damned?
They're dealing with us.
That is a fair point.
Circus, because I've heard that sometimes when they're in a circus, they're damned.
I don't know anything about any circuses, but maybe. Keep your eye
Oh.
open for clowns.
All I'm trying to say is we gotta get the cats and the people safe, because if they're in the crosshairs, they're gonna get killed.
Are you planning on murdering the goblins?
I'm saying that in a war, there are casualties.
We're not at war right now, Fred. We're trying
We're
to...
at war.
They say in war, truth is the first casualty.
Someone should take his drink from him.
I can't make
I'm
that
so
decision for
bird.
him. Here's what I'll do. He gives you a bracelet. Casey, what's your name again? I forgot.
Rukar.
He gives you a bracelet, and he says, you tap that button, and it'll help you calm down.
What?
Anytime you're getting too feisty, you tap that button, it'll help you calm down.
Rukar hands it to Wish.
Wish is
Yeah, you need this.
this.
That
I can envision right now while all of this is going on, Killjoy is sitting there reading the contract, every bit of it.
Yeah.
Fine word, fine detail, fine print, everything.
It's really in your favor. Essentially, he sends you on missions, he pays you, any liabilities are all on him.
Now, the one question that I have in the form of payment for this particular mission that we're doing today, is it straight gold? Is it magic items? Is it...
Making an uncommon, boy.
Why would you sell us children?
I don't like this guy. Have I mentioned that yet?
I'm with you.
So you're stealing his child?
He said it was an uncommon boy.
I'll give all of you except Lemonhead an uncommon item.
It's lemon lumps. Thank
Lemon
you very
lumps.
much.
I'm in. He's weird.
Lemon
Okay.
There we go. We got one and signed right there. Thank you very much. Who's next?
Percy signs his.
Kale finally finishes reading it and goes, very well, I'll sign.
I'm glad you were able to go over
Which is the entire contract.
it. Yeah.
Rukar
Wish
takes out.
will sign it after noticing that Kyo-jun did in fact read it. He'll be all right. That's good enough for me. What the hell did Brooker hand Wish exactly?
Oh, it's a bracelet that casts calm emotions on yourself. Just
Do I have to attune to it?
No. All you can do is calm your own emotions, but you're the only one that can activate it.
He
So-
gave you.
Neat.
I was gonna say, because sooner or later, somebody's going to be like, punk.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it couldn't.
to know.
Nobody else could reach over and activate it for him, so it doesn't matter if
gave
he's
you-
giving it away.
He gave you fast-acting Prozac.
Yeah.
Question for you, Nick. Can Brukar have a small stamp that's a sigil of his people?
Yeah, no, for sure.
He will let me know if it does any damage. Make a small cut on like the back of his hand, just to like smudge the stamp in there and get it all bloodied, and then stamp it onto the paper for his signature.
There we go. That's unorthodox.
That's just marble beers right there.
Everybody else?
Yeah, I cast Mage Hand and have it write my signature for me.
Now, if we reconsider this whole Mino receiving a prize,
I'll give you the thing. Chill out. Sign the paper.
okay. He pulls out a dagger, pricks his finger, and signs in blood.
Couldn't let him be
Ready to
the only
go.
cool guy, huh? Group's always got two cool guys. I just installed this button. He hits a button. Your seats launch you into the air.
Brukar is like as scared as you've ever seen him. His drink might be blood.
Oh yeah, your drink's
It's okay.
make a dexterity save, Rukar.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I'm
Save.
going to
Yeah.
your milkshake.
20. Wow. When it comes to alcohol,
Yeah,
roll the dice.
you cover it.
Stab
You
her.
know what's important.
He's like somersaulting, holding the cup closed.
But
Stavros
not
has,
a single drop.
Stavros has a big smile on his face as he calls out, Excelsior!
You spill
Sprinkle is watching, just like taking notes, because she's still trying to figure out how to be an adult, and this is now her role model. So she's like, okay, don't spill milkshakes. Got it. Okay.
He does spill a drop, but manages to kick it up into his mouth.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
excellent. Okay, she's gonna figure out how to do that.
You guys come through the earth and land on your feet, up right next to that phone booth.
Well, heck.
I understand the mechanics and the physics behind it. This was a pretty clever and ingenuitive idea. I'm going to have to let Jeff know on his help review.
All right. On that note, we're gonna take our first break for the night. We will be back in 15 minutes or less, hopefully. We're going to a lake.
Oh.
Bonjour.
We're back. Hello. Welcome back. Where we left off, he didn't tell you where to go and just shot you in the air. So, what would you guys like to do?
Going on a mission. A mission. We gotta find those goblins and talk to them about it.
So we are hunting goblins.
Yeah, do you want to do it in jazz step?
No.
I'm just saying it with an option.
I just gotta say my piece right here. Where I come from, in a war zone, you want to make sure your people are safe. And that's all I got to say.
Yes.
Where would you guys like to go first? Oh. Where would you guys like to go first?
Well, I want to go wherever I can work out some of my pent up anger.
Okay.
I want to go where the goblins are.
Are you going to look around and try to find where they are?
I would like to F around and find out.
All right, let's fuck around and find out.
I'm gonna try to find a trail of cat bones to follow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you do that. Roll me an investigation. Sprinkle Twinklestein, the superhero.
Yes.
You're gonna fuck around and find out. Roll me a.
That'll be a
religion.
25 investigation.
Oh, religion. Lord have mercy.
25 investigation. We'll get back to it in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Religion. We ain't so bad there. All right, hold up.
I
shouldn't have
literally,
said anything. Got an 8.
I literally just look around to see if I can see goblins.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check. On the fuck around and find out check, you don't find out, but you definitely fuck around. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Flippity flop. All right.
I got a 21.
Testing me today.
All right, I'll come back to that in a second as well.
God damn it. I don't know who's in charge of the dice today.
Oh.
That was a nat 1 + 1, which is still a nat 1. That's so 2.
So what you're trying to do right now is juggle, but nobody knows that.
Great. So I just look like a dumbass.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Big fair.
Meanwhile, Stavros Lemon Lumps, you find some bones. They lead to an alleyway that's fairly close. You're hot on their trail. You're picking them up. You're like, these has got to be cat bones. Give me a nature check.
Right. Nature. 20. Non-natural 20.
A non-natural 20. You are like, if these are not cat bones, then they're something similar, like maybe dog bones or gerbil bones or something. But you follow them into an alleyway, and it leads you to a little hobo tent, is what you could only call it. But it's
hey guys, there's a Hooverville down here.
It's empty. There's nobody there.
It's an abandoned Hooverville.
Meanwhile,
They used to vacuum, but no longer do they.
Is anyone following the Stavros?
No.
He hasn't gone too far. You guys can all see him from where you're at. You look over away from Stavros and see Cal Jun just pointing at a goblin in the street. About 500 feet away.
Is there any way for me to tell if this goblin that they're pointing at is threatening in any way?
Make an insight.
But I'm going to switch dice because those hate me. Insight.
Brucar's going to start running at him after she.
That's a 16.
Checks him out.
16. You don't. You see it chasing something, and it's got a dagger in its hand, holding it up, but it ain't looking at you.
Big fair.
I will go over with Kale.
Okay, so Drukar's running in. Is everybody following him?
No.
I'm just going to stand next to Cal Jun.
How far away is the goblin?
500 feet.
Okay.
You guys look now closer. You see two of them. They're both chasing the same orange cat, probably, but they can't seem to catch it. They're just running around the street.
I'll start walking.
All right.
And watch what Brewcar does.
I would like to try to catch the cat.
Okay, so you're running with Brewcar?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, since Twinkle is trying to emulate this, she is going to go ahead and do whatever Rugar is doing.
Okay. So that's 3 running in. Is everybody else walking?
Yeah. Well, Stavros is looking down an alley.
Stavros, are you following them now that you know the hobo shack is empty? You
No,
do
I am
find-
going into the hobo
you do-
shack.
It's a small little tent. You find a note, an empty canteen, and an empty can of beans.
Is there a blanket or anything of the sort?
No.
Well, I'm going to take a nap on top of the empty canteen.
Okay. All right, you take a 30-minute nap, and we'll get back to you later.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Alua and Wish. Are you guys running or walking?
Wish will run, but behind the others.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk and follow.
All right, cool. All right, I'm going to grab a battle map. Let me switch to this. All right.
I got you on the background music. Okay, that's all I had. That was the extent of it. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Stavros will be off map. We're going to have here.
I like that this is still going. we now have a band.
Stay away.
All right, we can't sing anymore. Come say what we're...
I was singing Rihanna, but whatever.
I was completely freestyling. So now I mentioned this the other session I was in, and so I'm going to introduce that again. We need to make a whole mixtape. I'm fine with being a voice behind it. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
You carry a tune
Okay.
in a bucket.
So you guys are running along, and they're walking. You guys are a bit behind, back here walking. And
Are you sharing a screen?
oh, did I not? I
not-
switched it on
Not yet.
on stream, but didn't switch it on Discord. Here you go.
Gracias.
Crevasses. Oh, this is fancy.
Okay. Yeah. So what you're seeing now, and what you guys first come upon, is this guy should be littler. Is a gnomish man fixing his cart that's fallen over. You also see Ruggy Dug Dougie in robes shouting the word of Bane. You got over here some random ranger who must live here, and he's looking at the commotion of the crashing cart, the Ruggy, and the goblins over here chasing this cat. Yeah, and then you see, you're not quite sure, but they look like some wizards over there.
Can Brewcard yell as he goes past each person?
Are you intending to fight right now?
I'm intending to grapple both of these goblins.
You're intending to grapple both of them.
Yep.
Okay. We can do it out of initiative then. I think.
Unless anyone else wants to. But I'm telling the people as they pass by, get to safety. There's a war going on. And I say that every time I see a person.
Oh, okay. So this guy kind of looks at you funny, and then continues to fix his cart. This guy pays no mind to what you're saying at all. Ruggy keeps spouting his bull. So you guys will get about here, and if either of you know any of you know who Tefsley or the wizard is, they're right here, and they're both giggling and watching these goblins as this cart passes.
Twinkle is only interested in the cat. She wants to make sure the cat is okay and would like to go try to befriend the cat, or at least like try to check in on it.
The goblins have made lunges at the cat. Everybody make an insight check real quick for me.
Okay, I just yeeted that across the room. All right.
Good boy now. A 12 for Percy.
I got a 7.
21.
I got an 8. I'm really not paying attention. I'm just kind of like walking over.
Lou, I got a 12.
Okay, so only who got the 21?
Wish.
Only you realize, I think, that these are children.
So can Twinkle go play with the cat or no?
Yeah, Twinkle and Percy approach the cat at the same time. Yeah, I need. So first things first, you're here, and you guys are here on either side of the cat. Wish, you're here. You guys are watching from this view here. So we'll go with your grapple on one.
When I get like 30 feet out, can I cast Enlarge on myself?
Yes.
I'm twice as big. Yep. Thank you. So I get advantage on strength. Oh, it's just strength checks, not strength based, right? Strength checks.
Strength checks are athletic checks. That counts. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, just making sure. So 1d21, and then 1, and no, I got a 6 for one of them.
Yeah, that's let me see. There's Squirrely. Yeah, he doesn't. He gets out of it.
Yeah.
Nimbly
Do you want me to roll
escapes.
another one or wait for them to respond?
No, yeah, that's if you only have one attack, then.
Yep.
Okay. You guys go to grab the cat. Both of you make a dexterity check.
I got a 16.
16.
Just trying to see if there was any. Yeah, I don't have a spell that could have made that, my homie. Okay, you said dexterity?
Yeah.
My Lanta! Why does everything hate me today? Yeah, a 7.
Okay. You miss the cat completely. It just jumps out of the way. But you, Percy, managed to. Your hand just goes right through it.
What the?
Yeah, and it kind of flips you off and starts running this way.
Wish looks from the cat to the giggling wizards.
Yeah. Easy connection to make now. Casey, you can make your second grapple attempt. Is it on the same one?
No, one was going to one hand, so the other one will go to the other one. This one. This one. I got a 13.
Nope. Nimbly escapes again. They're little. They're also going to try to run away now. Because big man attacking. Are you going to take an attack of opportunity?
I can, as an attack, I can do a grapple, right?
Yeah.
So yes, to 1.
All right.
Again. Stay put. I got a capsies. You don't kill anything.
I got a 19.
Let's see. Oh, I got an 18. That sucks.
Holy shit. Oh, man. Yeah, they run off.
I'm going to keep running.
Okay, so you're chasing after goblin children. You'll be hot on their tails as you're all both a dashing. Are you guys going to keep following him as he's chasing these goblin children?
Yeah, Twinkle's absolutely going to keep following Brugard.
Okay.
These are
Or shivels.
the goblins we're looking for now, so yeah.
Percy will not.
Percy, what's your plan?
I'm going to go after the cat.
All right. You are waving your hands through this cat as you're going after it. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and follow the group and make sure they don't actually kill the goblins
Okay.
or make it look like I'm gonna do that. I'll think about it.
All right. You guys, let me know. You'll have a full action's worth of whatever, and you get here. As you get here, and the cat disappears in a puff of smoke, and Tefsy goes, "Oh, well, you shouldn't have you shouldn't have questioned my illusions."
I thought that was a real kitty cat.
A wizard looks up to you and goes, "You must be fucking stupid, then, idiot." Sorry.
You're not very nice.
I'm sorry. A wizard
You are not a nice
A
man.
wizard should always know illusions from conjuration. It's the worst thing you learn in wizard school.
I'm not a wizard.
All right. Now, you guys, anything you guys wanted to do?
Wish is just observing at this point.
So
He's more curious about the kids in town than anything else.
if you want to keep up with the kids, you're all dashing. So if there's any bonus actions you have, let me know. Nope. All right.
Yeah.
Movement is had. So just let me know any bonus actions all the way to where we're going. It's a long run. These trees have huge hitboxes. Don't mind me.
Huge.
Can you tell me when we might perceive, like, granted, I'm running and I'm watching these things. If I have any passive perception
You're not
ability
paying
to
super
perceive,
close attention
Yeah.
to anything but these
yeah.
two goblin kids. But
Yep.
anybody else looking can see where they're running to. They're running a bit off because they don't want to bring you to their home necessarily, and you're right behind them. But over here is a bunch of goblins setting up in a camp, you know.
Let's run that way.
So, Percy, did you want to join with them or hang out with the wizards?
I just realized I've been muted this whole time.
Oh no.
Whoopsie.
I just flip the wizards off and start walking away.
Okay, you'll keep up with them then.
Have the children communicated with us in any way?
The children have yelled in Goblinoid.
Hmm. Let me see if I speak that. I do speak that. What are they yelling?
They yelled, "Don't hurt us! Get away! Why? Why? Why are you doing this? Leave us alone! Oh my god!"
Okay, so I'm gonna yell back like, "Please stop running! I'm just as confused as you are. Please come back. I have candy. I don't know what's going on. Please, I'm sorry."
We don't believe you. The giant man's gonna hurt us.
I'm going to take the peppermints out of my pocket and just throw them. Like, look at! I swear, just gotta like, throw it at them.
They will each grab them as they're thrown and shove them in their pockets as they're running.
Did you just? Oh, and then she's like, continue running after them.
Okay.
I'm gonna start walking towards the little goblin village.
The village? Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll split off. Are you gonna hang out back in the trees or?
Well, depending on what the others do, I'm gonna just walk up to the village and start talking to the goblins.
So the kids are currently planning on like making a circle before running home. Just so you know.
Okay.
So if you want to scope out over there, I don't know if anybody's going with you.
I'm going to go with him.
Okay.
I don't know if Wish even sees the kid, so I'm gonna keep following
Well,
Brukar.
you'll notice the party members split off at least.
He will look confusedly between the two, and he's going to cut the middle and move in between. Yeah, right around there.
Okay. And Allura?
I'll go into the forest with them.
All right. And you're staying with him, right, Chris?
Chris is gonna stay with wherever Brigar's going.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Allura, you're gonna stay with them?
Put me on the right with the people going to the camp.
Okay. Okay, so it's up to you guys if you want to approach any further than here. Nobody's noticed you. They've noticed the kids screaming, but that's got them looking where these guys are right now, which is about here-ish, taking a turn. As long as the people chasing the kids aren't coming towards the camp, they're not too worried about it over here.
Blade's parents.
Survival.
Right.
Goblins are all about survival.
What? 17 more years?
Are you going to hang out this far back, Wish, or move up at all?
I will move forward a little bit, assuming I don't notice the camp. I'll move
You notice
behind
the
them.
camp, for
Well, if I
sure.
notice it, then I'm gonna break off
Where are you going?
and just kind of be, and I'll stay that far behind the other group.
Okay. Are you guys going any farther, or are you trying to listen in or something?
They're just kind of like, oh, the kids are being chased.
Yeah.
It's kind of the reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just casually walk up.
They were on guard at first, but then they noticed the kids look at them and then turn and run the other way, and that's when they were like, okay, whatever. You're just gonna walk up,
Yeah.
and you guys are following.
Casually.
You walk up on a conversation that's in Goblinoid. Do any of you guys know Goblinoid?
Me, but I'm too far away to hear,
Right.
probably.
Yeah.
We shall stay in the bushes.
Okay.
I don't speak Goblin. I'm just here to make sure that if they start getting
You're gonna
dead,
stay
that I
over
can help
here.
them.
I will hide behind the cart.
You're gonna hide behind the cart. Make me a stealth check.
How dark is it
20
underneath these trees?
27.
They're casting a shadow. It's about noon, so it's coming right down over the top.
Right.
27. You're very good at hidden. Are you staying right beside?
I'm just gonna sit back in the shadow of the tree a little bit.
Okay, I can't really get you there, but imagine you
Yeah.
are. And Couchon, you're just gonna walk up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move back over to these guys.
Just to note, Nick, enlarge lasts for 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've come down now as this
Okay.
turn is happening. And that gives them a square of distance between you and Chris. Are you guys continuing the chase? You've noticed the
they-
party split off.
Are they gaining speed on us? Is that what's happening? Because we're 25 movement, I think both, and they're
Oh yeah. Oh, then they're yeah. They should be getting away from you this whole time. Sorry.
once they no, that's fine. Once they gain 10 feet, I'll stop for a round to cast grease right in front of where I think they're gonna go.
Okay. Yeah. That works. Let me make the save. What's the DC?
13.
And they both rolled 12s, literally.
Nice. So in conjunction with that, this might not work, but I would love to try to do persuasion to get them to kind of tell us what is going on instead of running.
Yeah, that's fine. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna go back to what I said before, same language, like, hey, we're not trying to hurt you. I don't know why I'm running either. Please come back. You like my candy? I have more. I don't know what's happening. Can you please come back here and tell us? I
Okay.
promise I am not a threat to you.
Make a persuasion check.
Okie dokie. I hate myself tonight. Do 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 do.
You like this
What did you say?
background?
Persuasion? Yeah, I always have really good hold music. Yeah, that's still a 9.
They say he tripped us. The shrinking man tripped us. I assume you're walking up. Yeah, it takes them. I mean, you guys can get to them now. They have to use half their movement, and they'll slip again, and it'll be a real comedic thing if you.
I'll try to
don't
go
fuck
around
up.
the other side once we have more movement to get them in between us.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are you gonna tell? Sprinkle
I'll like
Twinkle
motion to. I won't say anything. I won't say like stay there, but I'll kind of like motion pointing at Twinkle and say like pointing at her, then the ground, and then like to my eyes as well, and then I'm gonna like walk over that way.
Are you gonna stay over here?
Twinkle's gonna gesture. It'll be like point. She's gonna point down at the ground and back up to herself and back at the ground.
Yeah, she's got it.
Is this what are we doing? Did this thing?
Don't let him get away.
They're kind of caught between a dwarf.
Twinkle was gonna be like laying on the ground.
They're caught between a dwarf and a dwarf here, I think. Twinkle lays down. They're still frightened of going any closer and slipping on this grease. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to come back over here, you weirdos. So you hear a conversation in Goblinoid. Make a perception check. Anybody who's paying attention to this conversation right now?
I mean,
15.
19.
waiting for the roll. It's not great.
Well, if you got a 15 or higher, which two of you did,
No, I got a 6.
You just hear Goblinoid if you don't speak it, but you do occasionally hear the word Bane thrown about, specifically between this guy and this guy. This guy says it once, and you hear some people in these tents as well, with the 19 person. And Kaljun, you walk up. Do you say anything?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say anything until, like, well, probably when I'm about there. And I'm kind of expecting at least one of them will notice me.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be subtle or stealthy or anything. And just,
right.
Like, walking up like I'm gonna come have a conversation.
This guy has spotted you when you get about here, I'll say. And he does shout out something, and a few people turn. And then this guy, he looks over and he shouts to you, "Stop!" when you get here.
Hammer time.
I'll like look over at him. Hello.
Why you come here?
To talk.
At least you can talk. Fine.
I'm assuming I'm still hearing them chase the kids and everything.
Yeah.
Ugh.
These guys notice and start to walk over that way, actually. Now that the kids have fallen and you guys have surrounded them. Any of you guys like to do anything?
I'll just hide in the bushes over here. People maybe stealth, and that's me.
Some double bush hiders.
I'm gonna come up.
17, not bad.
17, pretty decent. Are you hiding, Wish?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, sorry. You and Maddie have similar voices. Maddie, are you hiding at all, or just standing in the shadows?
Just standing in the shadows.
All right. And Percy, what'd you say?
I'm gonna come out and ask, what's Bane?
At these guys?
No, I'll come down where Kaljun is.
Oh, okay. So you're just coming out of hiding. These guys kind of stop as they see you, and they're kind of a bit scared. And you say that. Okay, so over here, what's happened? What have you gotten off the floor?
She's muted.
Sprinkle Twinkle?
Sorry. Okay. So at this time, quick recap. Yeah, I got on the floor because I was very confused and did not properly receive that message. So can I see them going into the village, or can I at least hear them?
Yes. You've noticed that people split off from the party.
Can I hear that they're talking in Goblin?
You heard. Well, you might have heard some shouts from over there. Yeah.
Okay, so since I'm like prone and I'm like, okay, I do not know what's happening here. I'm trying to be an adult and I'm sorry. I'm gonna like do the reverse and point back at him and point towards the camp, and then I'm just gonna
kind of like sprint over to hearing distance. So not where they could see me, but at least to where I could hear more details about what they're talking about, since I'm the person that can understand that.
So you leave this area.
Yeah, because fuck them kids.
Okay. You climb the tree.
Neat.
You come over here. You get about here. The kids are going to run away from you now. Casey? Are you chasing them down?
Do they slip or fall when they get out of the grease?
They're gonna make one more save to get out of the grease this time.
I'm not going through the grease, but I'm trying to go around, assuming they would be slowed down a little bit by the difficult terrain.
One of them saves, and one of them doesn't.
Grab one of them.
You'll get here, this close to this one. And he's like trying to stand up, and his feet are all slipping. And he's going like...
I'll try to get on the other side where Twinkle just was.
Okay, yeah, you will get to here. You can start to grab it. Make your attack or your athletics check.
Yep. 13.
I got 15. So he's slipping all over the place. He's too slippery from all the grease. And you're starting to wonder where'd this grease even come from. I don't know this spell.
Twinkle somewhat feels guilty and can, out of nowhere, can hear that. Now that she's reached adulthood, she somehow feels guilty, but she's not sure why.
Okay, you will say, who's Bane? Kaljun, do you know who Bane is?
Religion check, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
Yeah, you know who Bane is. You don't know if you're in the same universe with the same Bane that you came from, but he's definitely a very powerful god of order.
I look over at Percy when he asks that. Then I look at the goblin that said stop and like, would you care to explain?
What do you want me to explain?
He's asking who Bane is.
Oh, Bane the Mighty. Bane speaks to us and through us. This one comes up. He says, yes, Bane speaks through me more than through him. Bane told us to come here to escape the zombie hordes. You've shoved past these guys now.
Zombies? That doesn't sound very good.
Casey, you've effectively grabbed this one now, we'll say. With some time spent there with it, slipping and slopping. Are you going to carry it back?
As much as I can carry it with is it 12 or 13 strength? 12 strength? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just say you do. He gives it to it. The whole party.
I'm trying to find Twinkle now, because she sounded like she was speaking some sort of goblinoid.
Yeah. We got Allura in the shadow of the tree, Wish hiding in bushes, and then the rest of the party right here. So yeah, that's what they say about Bane. A pretty low insight check. They don't seem to know much about Bane either.
Are we able to discern just from what they're saying? Like, you say they don't know much about Bane, but they're like, clearly he's not in the camp, but do they know where Bane is or who Bane might be or anything like that?
You make an insight? Anybody who wants to?
Thank you for saying anybody who wants to, because Lord have mercy, these dice have not been in my favor tonight, baby. All right, insight. Oh, okay, 17.
Yeah, you have 19.
Damn it. Okay, you didn't have to flex that hard. Like, I did my best for the first time tonight.
Actually, 17's pretty good.
Well, both of you will infer that they worship whoever this Bane is. They genuinely do. Somebody's taught them to or something.
Okay.
You can also make a religion check on Bane if you'd like.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I know we know that they don't necessarily know, but Maybe I know something about their religion.
Oh, hold up, guys! I'm still coming over here.
Oh God, I
Please,
have.
or could you at least keep it
Oh,
contained?
oh my back. That
Children
canteen
is
was not
incredibly-
ergonomic.
This fucking guy.
Stavros comes running up.
Children
from
is
the road.
incredibly confused that chaotic goblins are following the tyrant god.
Yes, Keljun. You also know he's evil, but lawful evil. So
The religion was 18. I don't know if it's going
18,
to add any
same
more to
thing for
that.
you. No, you know he's lawful evil and he's god of order. You also know, being around longer than Keljun has, that's Harungir's god.
I don't know that guy.
You've seen him.
I've never met him.
This
Real
one,
sparkling personality.
Stavros slips on the grease.
Oh
Comes up
God,
all,
the grease.
all greasy. But this
I'm
one
lubed
demands.
up.
This one demands, by Bane's name, you drop our child. To you, Casey.
Oh, I don't speak Goblin.
No, he's saying this in English. These
Oh, he
two
does?
speaking common.
We got questions, and I'm like, not shaking him horribly
He's trying to
bad,
kill
but
us.
kind of like holding him up like I would be shaking him at them.
Yeah. The kid's screaming, he's gonna murder me! And Goblinoid.
Really? Is it a mystery?
How many people can see, like, not just see, but like are actively paying attention to where Tinkle, Lord have mercy,
Tinkle,
are actively paying attention to where Twinkle is?
I have you on top of a hay bale, so most people can see you currently.
Okay. So Twinkle, how far or what do I need to do to be hidden? Because she's gonna attempt to be the sneakiest she's ever been in her life.
Okay, you'll have to walk away from here.
I like how I'm taking the hay bale with me.
Yeah, you're gonna hold
I was
it
like, that
and
is
sneak.
appropriate.
That's what it is. You're sneaking
like,
behind the hay
Solid-
bale.
solid
Like, I
snake.
was never here to begin with.
Exactly. And neither
Yeah.
was this hay bale.
So you make your stealth check back here with disadvantage since they all watched you walk off.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Stealth check with disadvantage.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Can Stavros create a distraction?
I mean, there's already a lot going on, but sure.
Have you heard the word? It's called bird.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's a 21, a nat 20 plus 1.
On what?
He starts singing
What roll?
Surfing Bird. He's singing Surfing Bird and dancing. He's doing a jaunty musical number from hay bale to hay bale and goblin child to goblin child.
So with
He,
that,
like, he slides between the legs of one goblin and pops up behind them, singing, doing the motion.
I'm going to step over the hay bale onto the other side towards the wagon.
okay. With Stavros
hold
doing
on,
all this
hold
distraction,
on.
do I still have to be at disadvantage?
No, it's not a disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, I'm deciding which one I want to use. Okay.
9 more
So,
goblins come out of these tents to watch the festivities.
Okay, so I am rolling for what was I rolling? Stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 15 on stealth.
Yeah, you're pretty hidden. There's a very good distraction happening, so 15
Okay.
seems pretty
I
sufficient.
want to make sure I'm unseen. So I'm completely
Yes.
unseen at this time. Okay, perfect.
I like mage hand tap somebody on the shoulder behind them.
You're still back here yelling that you want answers to your questions and nobody's listening to you or looking at you shaking the kid. As a natural 20 performance is going around. They're throwing small buttons at your feet as you dance.
At this point, I'm just turning in circles looking for Twinkle.
Make a perception check.
So fucking wholesome. Love that.
Like, yeah, just the kid goes, whoop, whoop.
Where did
Perception
you go?
-2. 20 -2. 11.
Hey, you don't see her?
Cool.
No idea.
Hey,
That's what I'm doing.
What's Cal Jun and Percy doing?
I'm gonna take a step over the hay bale towards the wagon and just kind of like I am like watching Stavros with the like absolute baffled at what he's doing. Like I don't understand.
These guys aren't even paying attention to you guys anymore at all.
Does anybody need buttons? I got plenty of buttons now.
No, you're still doing your song. What's everybody else doing?
now that everyone, I think I can use this. Now that everyone is kind of like distracted and Twinkle is hidden, please correct me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but she would like to use thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
And she's going to be like, "It's me, your god, Bane," and try to like
In common?
No, absolutely not in common.
In Goblinoid. Okay.
Yes.
Make
She's gonna try to like get them to believe that it's her.
Make
Sorry, that it's their god.
make a sleight of hand with advantage from your stealth.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I spend too much time on TikTok. What was the thingy? It was the what? I was wrong for what?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, sleight of hand. Okay, so sleight of hand is a plus nothing. So an 18.
All right, with an 18 sleight of hand, nobody notices where it came from. I imagine you're making it originate in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just, I wanted to project from a location that is undetectable.
Yeah.
So no one could see me saying it or anything like
For
that.
sure.
It just happens.
Stavros finishes his song, and you shout out this, and everybody looks to the sky and looks all around. This one turns to this one and says, "I told you!" This one says, "Fuck you!"
I'm gonna add to this. I'm gonna cast dancing lights in the and do like a red humanoid figure that's just kind of like floating in the air above the fire.
Okay. All right, where's it at? Above the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only 10 foot by 10 feet tall.
It's so nice to get to be personal with you.
Gravity. What a thing.
The gravity does not apply.
Leslie, are you around? You're fooling around with the gravity Ubering, aren't you?
Okay, so you're making this projection.
Mm-hmm.
And you're speaking this. What else are you saying?
My goal here is that I really want to encourage them to like tell us what it is that they need. Like, actually, I'm coming from the standpoint of being like, I am your god, so what are you doing to serve me?
Okay, so that's what you're trying to get across to them. They all turn. I moved it over here to make it easier. They all turn and kneel, fall on the ground. This one yells at you to back away from Bane. This one says, "Don't get close to His Majesty." This kid is going to try to escape from you. 17.
Wait, there's someone trying to escape
Casey,
from me?
from Casey.
Their god?
No, from Casey.
Oh, okay. Because we were about to smite.
What am I? Sorry. What am I making?
Make a hold check. You're trying to hold.
Yep.
So athletics.
18.
18. You hold tight. But yeah, these guys are both shouting at you guys to move away, and let Bane speak. In common. And then these guys are all saying, "We need refuge, we need help, thank you for sending us this way, you're the best, Bane, the zombie hordes were too strong for us, we've lost everybody but this."
Okay, so with that, Bane is going to respond. Air quote, Bane. What is it that you need?
All right. We need to live. We need a place that we can live.
You seem to be alive right now in a location, unless I am missing something.
All of them kind of look at the party over here and the child trying to escape from the man's arms. Like, we don't think people want us here.
Why?
Look.
I am your God. What are you willing to do to praise me to make sure I provide you with safety?
We already do 100 prayers each a day.
That's not enough.
We'll do 200.
Sacrifice your young.
No! Fine. Praise pain. Give us the child.
Multiple children. All the children. Especially the ones over there that ran.
I remind Twinkle that this aberration only lasts for a minute here, so.
We're running out of time. Twinkle's gonna kind of look over to
this
her
one's
other,
got this kid in its arms trying to shove it into the fire. It's fighting back.
She's gonna look at her teammates and be like,
this one's trying to yank the kid from you. Make a athletics check, Casey.
Yep.
14.
14? That's a failure. He's going to yank the kid out of your arms. And he's trying to pull the kid over to the fire as well. The vision disappears at this point. None of the kids are in the fire. They're all looking around. This one starts yelling.
Voice is still present.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you do whatever you want. This one starts yelling, "Where did pain go? You who made our God leave. It is us who will sacrifice our children, not you."
Kale June takes out a snack and like a piece of jerky or something and just starts. He's still standing right behind the hay bale. Just starts eating a piece of jerky. This is somewhat entertaining.
Stavros calls out in primordial, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land."
Stop with the weird languages.
So I'm sorry. There's a solution. There's a solution to not having to sacrifice your young.
This one's in the fire now.
Directly.
As you're saying this, make your persuasion check.
Wait, they're throwing one of the kids into the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I roll
23.
initiative?
20,
Sorry, it should not be funny.
23. 23.
Okay. Well, this one understands you, and he tries to pull the kid out. What?
There is a place that you can go where everybody knows your name.
Goddamn it, Stavros.
This one's putting this one in the fire.
I want to roll initiative.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Sorry.
He was gonna take him to the rehab center.
I was doing so good with killing children on my own.
The great thing is you weren't doing it. You just convinced them.
I just told people it was a good idea, so I really can't accept responsibility for that.
I tried to, hold back and do all kinds of other things, and then they started throwing kids in fire. And
because your teammate told them to.
Did I?
I don't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, none of you know that. None of you know that.
That's right. I do not speak Goblinoid.
And I wasn't even there, so I don't know. I was hiding.
I'm convinced. I think that might have actually been a vision of Bane. I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, you think
Bane wants them to kill their kids.
You think
Are you converting?
Well, yeah, I guess he's going to get rid of all the goblins.
Praise be.
All right. Everybody change their name to their initiatives?
Yep.
All right. First off, we have Stavros.
All right. How many kids can I get around? Oh.
You got
Hold
one
up,
kid
yeah.
here actively being put in the fire, one being pulled out as this guy listens to you. These two are both looking at you and agreeing with what you said because your check was really good. This kid's trying to run away as this one catches him.
Okay, I'm gonna get into the middle of the kids. I'm gonna cast Featherfall. And I'm gonna yell, "Children scatter! If they throw you in the fire, escape!"
Okay, you cast Featherfall on the children. Anything else?
I will then make illusions that I won't have the full amount of time to do, but I'll be like, "There's a place on the other side of town," and then that'll end my turn.
Okay. Wish.
Here's shouting, here's people jumping in. He's going to move forward to the edge of the bushes. And he is going to ready a bow shot at any goblin that attacks any of my allies that I can see.
Okay. Next up is either Twinkle or Count Jun. I guess Twinkle. We'll go with Twinkle.
It depends on whether or not my spell is still going.
With Thaumaturgy, you can keep recasting. It's a cantrip, so it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that going. Hold on, let me get my young spell list going. I'm going to continue using that. And use my ever booming presence, even though my corporeal form is gone, to kind of be like, you should not be fighting these people. You should be focusing on burning your youth.
Yikes.
All right.
Okay.
Is this like a forced alignment change here?
Anything
It's still
else?
good if you don't know the end game. I don't know these people are not enemies.
Anything else?
Yeah, I can use a cantrip and a spell, right?
Yes.
Because I can use. Okay, perfect.
Well, if you recast, you didn't need to recast Thaumaturgy. You were still concentrating, so you haven't.
Yeah.
That was just a free action to talk.
Okay, perfect. I actually want to do nothing else but hold that, because actually, let me look at where everyone else is. Is anyone like in a position where it looks like the homies will be attacked? It doesn't. It seems like everyone's.
Everybody, all the goblins are trying to attack their own children. This is what's happening.
Oh, they're trying to fight their own. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. We are going to leave that. I will leave them alone to destroy themselves. And I'm just going to say that. And so far, none of the homies have taken damage. So that is all I'm going to do, and I'm going to stay hidden.
All right, Kaljun.
I take a bite of jerky and just kind of like watch this kind of indifferently. Like I don't understand why they're doing this.
All right.
They just
Nothing else?
nope.
All right. Next up is Warrior Goblins. So this one will fully shove in his kid. And
I'm not sorry.
these guys over here, these guys over here are going to try to jump this kid. And then technically, Wizard has killed now these two goblins for getting too close to his tower.
That's petty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wizard.
And next up is, let me pull up my list versus your list. Who was at 14 again? Brukar.
Okay, I'll need your help with identifying kids.
Kids are this one, He's in the fire.
The
Though,
one
okay?
on fire.
This one is
Cool.
on
So not-
fire, but not in the fire. This one's being jumped on by dudes right now. This one's trying to escape these.
Okay.
Well,
Guys.
that's why I gave him feather fall, was so that they could avoid falling directly into the fire.
Yeah, he just shoved him in.
Mystic, I don't think that's how that works.
So, a question for you on how you have Cloud of Daggers work, because it says that it comes from a point. So where could I put that point? I'm trying to get the most
Anywhere.
people. Can I put it on a corner? So right where that hay bale is,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 squares in front of me, so that I
You
could get
these
3 of those
guys,
dudes,
Yeah.
and the hay bale, obviously.
Yes.
I want to do that, so it'll be. It won't hit Severus.
Oh,
No,
okay.
No,
'Cause it only goes 5
yeah,
feet, so
yeah,
it's
it'll
gonna be in
in
the
the
corner.
middle of the hay bale.
He'll be
so
just out of range of it.
It'll just hit these 4 spaces.
Carl, I am touched by your
What's
concern.
the save?
There's no save.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was concerned. Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
that,
Just
that wasn't a
damage.
suggestion.
44 slashing, and I'm assuming because it's like, so the way that it reads is when they enter for the first turn, or when they enter during a turn, or they start their turn there, they take the damage.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you wouldn't have them do twice on
No.
this. We'll
No.
just wait until the beginning of their turn.
It's the
but-
in-turn ones hit whenever they are cast. The start turn
Yeah.
ones don't. Yeah.
If I can quicken that,
You can.
why is my pen working?
Sure.
So that's my bonus action for 2. And then I want to use lightning lure on one of the kids. 5, 10. What square is he in? I have to be within 15 feet.
Which one? This one? He's in
right
the
there, yeah.
fire. He's in the fire. Sorry.
Okay,
I can't
so-
get him in there.
I'll move up 1 square diagonally, so I'm within 15 feet, right? 5, 10, 15? Yeah. Right there. He has to make a strength saving throw.
All right.
DC 13.
He passed. No, failed. Strength. Yeah, fail.
So it says up to 10 feet. Because they have to be in that straight diagonal line, because I'm only pulling him 5 feet if he can only be pulled in the straight diagonal line.
Yeah.
Perfect right there. All good.
Okay.
He doesn't take damage unless he's 5 feet away from me, so that's it.
Okay, so you pulled him out of the fire. He's still engulfed, just so you're aware.
Yep.
Next up are the shamans. So this guy and where's the other one at?
Let's take the 44.
Where did he go? Oh, this one. Yeah.
10 slashing damage for the dude who's starting. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so he's been hurt. All right. Anything? Oh, it's his turn. He goes, "Ow!
Yep.
I know." Steps this way out of the cloud of daggers.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing it came from you, is going to cast a spell at you. Make a. Let me look it up. I thought I could remember. Oh, I have to make a ranged spell attack. That's a 18 to hit you.
That hits.
All right. And you take 7 lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's just an arc of lightning coming from him to you at the moment.
What a dickhole.
Yeah.
And seeing that, I'll take my held action.
Yeah, you can shoot now. Go ahead.
That's going to be a 16.
16 will hit this shaman for sure.
That'll be 12 damage.
12 damage, all right. This guy is actively bleeding out. Not dead, but bleeding out. He's going to roll
Is that effect that he
concentration.
has with that weird lightning thing, concentration?
Yeah, he passed, though.
Nice.
All right. And then next up is this other shaman. He says, "Stop burning the children. This man offers us salvation." In Goblinoid, yelling at everybody and trying to run past you. Brukar.
Okay. I have
You're gonna let him-
Warcaster, so I'll cast a spell as he's trying to run away from me.
Mhm.
Lightning Lure.
All right.
He makes a strength saving throw, DC 13. Wow.
He passed. Mitsubishi.
Nothing happens.
All right. He runs over here and yells at this guy. Don't put out the fire! Put out the fire! He casts a gust of wind and put out the fire on this one, but not on this one.
Oh God, the embers.
Next up, he was at 14, so 12 is the archers.
Question: were they speaking in Goblinoid or
Yeah,
common?
this one was just now because it's
Okay,
trying to tell
cool.
everybody to stop attacking the
Yep.
kids. I'm gonna roll a persuasion for me, Chris.
Uh-huh. Persuasion. Don't giggle. I know I haven't had the best luck today, but I don't need your encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
Crackety crack! If you had been silent, I would have been okay. That was a 9.
Okay, these archers turn from the kid and look over towards the person who's done an attack now. But these two take the damage. What's the damage of Cloud of Daggers?
Oh, do you want me to roll it again? It was
Yeah.
10 before, but okay.
Yeah, roll it again.
4
They're spinning
4d4.
constantly. So.
Yep, on each turn. Oh, it's 10 again.
Oh yeah, these guys are eviscerated.
Way to bust out the vocab. I feel you.
They're in pieces now, and there's the Cloud of Daggers remains. Nobody in it. But
Yep.
these archers now will take shots at you, and these will turn and take shots at the archer in the bushes.
Let me know if they do hit me. My AC is 15. I can cast shields. Oh wait, I can't because I use my reaction. So never mind. Continue.
Okay.
We'll use that in the future.
All right. 8. Natural 1. Dirty 20.
Yeah, 30-20 hits.
And that's 4 damage from this guy. And then we're gonna get 4 shots over at Wish. What? 18? 4. 14. 4. Wish? 18 hit you?
18? Yeah.
Yeah. Does this 14?
No.
No? Okay. You're gonna take 5 damage.
Oh.
And that is the archer's turn. That brings us to Allura.
All right. I can move up to that hay bale there.
Okay.
For one. But I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at one of the archers, the one that's standing on the hay bale.
Okay, yeah.
25 to hit
Oh, for sure.
and 10 damage.
Yeah, you kill him. Bolt goes right through his chest, leaves a hole in it. He falls over dead. Anything else?
How heavy are they? How big are the kids?
The kids are almost the same size as the adults.
Eh.
Do you know anything about goblins? Roll a history check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. You know goblin culture pretty well. You know that these two guys are probably about 10. All the warriors are probably between 7 and 9. And the kids are probably 5 or less. These guys are old too. Old people.
So, I think that's all I want to do right now.
All right. Next up, we have Percy.
So I'm a little confused, but I'm gonna walk right up to this shaman that's there, and I'm gonna grab him right by the forehead, tip his head back, and slit his frickin' throat.
Wow. We are going for it. All right.
We are taking the salvation from the bagged one. Ow! Make your attack.
That'll be a 21 to hit,
Yeah, you kill him. You slit his throat.
and I'm just gonna drop his body right there.
Wow.
He bleeds out there on the ground. Anything else, Percy?
I just yell, "Stop!"
Okay. Next up are the kids. This one having its fire put out of it, but seeing you slice the elder's throat, it has to attack you, Percy. It's been trained to do this.
I don't.
It rolled a 4.
It's a good thing you missed.
This one's still on fire and burns to death.
Jesus.
This
You're
one,
welcome.
This one is smushed underneath a bunch of adults. This one is able to escape. Next is back up to Stavros.
All right. Do I get the impression that they're still trying to fight, or do I get the impression
These guys
that
are
it's
knocking
one to
arrows pointed at Casey.
All right. Sounds like I'm gonna pop off a second level magic missile.
All
It
right.
should have what? Second level higher damage increases by 1d6.
D4. Magic missile.
Oh, I'm reading the wrong spell right now.
It happens.
For some reason, even though I clicked magic missile, it gave me burning hands. So it should be.
Sometimes that happens in relationships, and we just have to learn how to.
So it should be four darts total.
Yeah, where are they going?
To the two to each one of the two that are knocking arrows.
All right, roll 1d4 plus 2 or plus 1 for each.
So I rolled a
2d4
3
plus
on the
2.
die, so it should be one roll that applies to all of them.
No.
Yes. Rules
in
is
my
written. It's
game,
a single
bro.
roll.
I don't
You're
give a
rolling magic
shit.
missile?
Yeah.
You don't roll to hit. You just hit, and then you
No,
do the damage.
That
Yeah.
was the damage.
You're not rolling one dice. I'm sorry. You could not cast a spell if you don't
That's
want to.
fine. Like raw, that's how it is. Okay, the next one's 5. So
Okay.
it was 4, 5, 5 again, and 5 again. Hot damn.
Killed them both.
Roll. Yeah, D&D Beyond is loving me tonight.
It works in your favor to roll more dice. Also, that doesn't make any sense. They're different missiles. That's just my opinion. And how I run it. So, anything else, Stavros?
I'm gonna jump atop the hay bale and yell, "Come with me to salvation," and start running in the direction of where the shelter is.
All right. Next up is click, click, click. Wish.
So, first question: what kind of bows are these guys using to shoot at me with?
Short bows.
Am I counting right? I'm 100 feet away.
Oh yeah, they're rolling with disadvantage on you.
Okay. I was asking because if they were using longer bows, I would drop prone after I started shooting them. But given that's already not an issue, I'm just going to shoot them from here.
Okay.
With my longbow. So I'm going to start with the closest archer at the top of the cluster there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to hit the thing to roll. Hang on a second. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah. Roll damage.
12 damage.
You murder him. Arrow through the eyeball. Drops down. You have another attack?
I don't.
All right. Anything else?
What I am going to do is I'm going to move 20 feet backwards to make sure that if they move forward to shoot me, that I don't take a bunch of extra arrows for my trouble.
All right.
I'm squishy and good with ketchup.
Twinkle. You peek out. You see the archer stopped attacking the kids, but it seems your party's gonna kill all these people now.
That's a them problem, not a me problem. Okay, hold on. Let me take a little look at the situation here. So, sorry, I had a question and now I can't see the map. That's kind of annoying. Sorry, I'm trying to balance using my phone. So, from where I am at this point, I have not been detected, correct?
No, you're not. Nobody's really looking that way as their leader's been killed and their children.
And no one cares about me?
Pretty much.
I mean, that's dirty. You didn't have to do me like that.
I think Alora knows you're there.
So what I'm going to continue to do is I want to shoot a shot in the dark because I know Twinkle historically does not like Stavros. However, Twinkle does know that they both speak languages that others might not. So Twinkle is going to try to shout out to Stavros in Undercommon. What are you trying to do? Whose side are we on? I've tried to play the side of a god. They're burning children. I know I said that, but I didn't think we would make it this far. What do I need to do right now? Because Twinkle instinctively, now that she's unlocked her dark side, is like, keep burning them kids.
Yeah. It's your fault.
Can I utilize my action to respond?
You used your action.
By reaction? Reaction?
Sure.
In Draconic, I'll call back out. Sprecken's in Draconic?
She does not speak Draconic.
He does not speak Undercommon.
Jesus Christ. So now she's going to try again. Can she try again? Because she's just speaking. It's not.
Yeah, you got one more sentence you can say.
One more sentence she can say. Okay, so, shot in the dark. Oof. All right, Gnomish. She's gonna go for, she's gonna go for it in Gnomish and say the same thing. Like, what are we doing? I wasn't expecting to burn kids. Could you please give me direction on what I'm doing?
He'll respond in Halfling. What?
She does speak Halfling, but at this point it's too late. Because she can't respond back, right? Like, she speaks Halfling, but it's too late to respond.
Yeah, well, I mean, your turn's almost over. What do you want to say?
Yeah, that's it. I pretty much burned through it. Okay, So she's actually going to hold where she is, because at this point, Twinkle's really been focused on being a god. So with her, I guess because at this point, she could really only use it as her last little kind of saving there. She's going to continue her act as God and kind of like going like, why are you fighting them? Submit and continue to help them with their assignment. You are going against everything that we stand for, and try to like encourage them to stop fighting our gang.
Okay. Make a persuasion.
I will not. Okay, persuasion. Please, Dice Daddy, smile upon me tonight. Okay, you don't care nothing about me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna give me a smooth 10.
Smooth 10. All right. I'll keep that in mind. We will move now to whoever was next. It's Caljan.
I'm gonna look at the shaman and I'm gonna be like, you should probably tell them to stop fighting. It's going very poorly.
At this shaman? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Make a persuasion as well.
Oh god. Hey, I got an 18.
All right.
That's with a nat. That's with a nat 20.
All right.
Damn.
He is not a personal person.
Anything else from Cal Shun?
He'll take another bite of the jerky.
Okay, for sure.
I like that. That's your bonus action.
He kind of like looks at the goblin that's on the hay bale, like
jerky.
eh.
He takes a piece of jerky.
Okay.
Yeah. He eats it and he smiles brightly. He actually hops down off the hay bale and just sits down next to you. It's their turn.
All right.
So they're gonna go. I need to roll. They are still listening to their god, and they will not listen to the old man. Well, they'll stop fighting the party, but they're trying to huck their kids in the fire. So this one's gonna grab the kid and try to huck him in the fire.
Yeet.
He successfully does. These guys pick up this kid and they throw him in the fire as a group together.
My bad. I never intended it to get this far.
There's another goblin. Where is it?
In the alley, that little corner.
No, that's the wizard.
Oh, wizard.
There was another goblin here, I thought. I forgot where I put him. Oh well.
Is he? Was he behind the wizard?
I mean, you killed the two behind the wizard tower.
He's over here.
Yeah. There he is.
He's gotten about this far of the way home and hasn't noticed the shit going on. He's about to turn and see it all. Okay, and that's their turn. Next it goes to Brukar.
Okay. I'm just trying to decide. That guy's still there. That's still there. How do I want to do this? Do I see any people with bow and arrows? With bows still?
Yes. You see 3 looking over at Wish.
Looking at Wish? No one's pointed at me right now?
No. Except this kid's eyes. They're pleading to you to save him.
Yeah. Oh, he's back in the fire, right?
Yeah.
Oh my fuck. Okay, so we're gonna twin lightning lure.
Okay.
One's gonna go with the kid. And then one's gonna go with the guy next to him. So they both have to make. Oh crap! I can't twin lightning lure. God damn it! Because it's a self. I knew that. So I will just do one as a bonus action and one as a regular action. We'll do it that way. I have a way to do it. So we can still do 2 of them because they're both cantrips.
Oh, they're both cantrips. You'll quicken the one. Okay, got it.
Both strength saving throws of 13.
Kid passes.
Nothing happens.
The guy fails.
He gets pulled 15 feet. He'll come right up to me and take 1d8 lightning.
Roll a 7, he's dead.
Do I get 8 plus? Is it plus 5? Why do I not know my spells by now? Lightning lure. No. 1d8. And I hit 1 lightning.
All right. You shock him up good.
Can I get on the other side of him now?
Sure.
Nope. Or by the hay bales. Thank you.
All right.
All set.
Next up is the archers.
I yell, save the kids too.
They are going to turn away from Wish now and point at Percy. Um, 12, 8, 16.
Miss.
Arrows just go flying by. Lua.
Oh boy. Let's try for another Eldritch Blast on the one that just got shocked.
Okay.
To hit is a 25.
Yep.
2 damages. 11.
11. Yeah, you kill him. Dead. Take his head off. Anything else?
I'm gonna move to the other side of the wagon, just like behind it on the corner.
Okay, gotcha. I missed this shaman's turn, but he comes after the warriors anyway. On his turn, he's going to use what's it called? The Earthen Grasp spell
Maximilians.
to destroy this fire, and try to pat out the kids with it too. They both seem alive, but very, very injured. And he yells, "Stop hurting the children! The yellow one offers us salvation!"
At this time, is it possible for me to interject?
No. We
I'm
will
doing like a godly voice.
we will then go to Percy.
I'm going to move to the one right to the left of me. Grab him and say, "Stop or die."
Make an intimidation check.
Don't forget your +1 to charisma for those heals.
You do. You also have disadvantage though because he doesn't speak common.
11.
11. You get the point across. He looks scared for sure. So, anything else you want to do?
I'll let him go.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
That goes to the kids. They will lay there in pain and cry and say, "Why has Bane forsaken us? What did we do to deserve this? It hurts so bad." And then next is Stavros.
He's very confused, looking around. They're like, "Follow me to the promised land that Bane has promised." And he continues running in that direction. That's his whole turn.
Full sprint?
Full fucking sprint.
All right.
He's fucking Music Man in this shit.
Wish.
Wish is going to take another pot shot. I think I'm still in range.
Mm-hmm.
Can't tell easily.
I think so. These measurements are way off, but I know how to. Actually, they might be right on.
No,
they're half.
that doesn't look
They're
right.
half.
Check the diagonal distance, because that doesn't look right. That says somewhere I'm only 6 feet
They're
away.
half. These are half right now. So double the number you're seeing. So this would be at 22, 23 squares. 23 times 5, whatever that means. Math in my head. I can't do right
Just
now.
do the straight line from me to above. It'll be easier that way. Plus math.
From you to where?
Instead of doing the hypotenuse like you're doing, do the one of the right triangles side.
I can't move. The tree's hitbox prevents it. So just take your shot. You're good.
23 total.
That kills him. Well, I rolled damage. Yep. There he goes.
That'll be it for me.
All right. Next up is Twinkle Sprinklestein.
All right. Okay. So the first thing that Twinkle would like to do is I know how timing should be working. And so with the children yelling, "What did we do?" air quote Bane is going to respond. You have the audacity to be children. Please follow the yellow man to salvation.
Okay.
That is the end of Twinkle doing that. She's not going to attack anybody. She's going to kind of like hang out in the back to make sure that everyone is funneling towards that location and walk up behind everyone. And if needed, I mean, she will cast this again and continue to be this voice. But it seems like the people that need to move are moving. But yeah, that's her thing to say, like, get your asses going. And then she'll be in the back making sure that everyone continues to move.
They drop their weapons. All of them. Knowing both that they're defeated. This one doesn't. He's still leaning against it, eating jerky. Chatting into Cal June, who doesn't understand him at all.
I will hit him in the elbow with the face.
What about the kid that ran away?
The kid that ran away is gone. None of you know where he's at.
He didn't follow me?
No. But everybody else is going to. These guys will have to be put in the cart because they can't walk because of their very bad injuries they've received.
Brukar wants to start making a pit with mold earth.
All right, you do indeed. The goblins say, "Why did you attack us?" This one does. Why would you slit his throat? We only did what our god asked.
But he attacked us.
We only attacked after you attacked.
I guess I missed something.
I guess so. This guy, points at him, put a cloud of daggers on 3 of us.
Is he talking in common right now?
Yeah. And then you walked up and slit my brother's throat.
So do you just kill your kids every day? 'Cause
our god came to us. You saw the vision, didn't you? Caljon's nodding, yes.
There was something there, yes.
Brukar kind of like does a shaking his head but nodding it.
He spoke. He said kill the children. I guess we killed enough. We could keep these 2 apparently.
Well, can you keep them alive?
Maybe not with their visceral injuries they've received.
Too bad we don't have a healer here or anything.
True.
Is Twinkle within
Yeah,
here?
you're here. You're here. Everybody's here except Wish, who's hiding in a bush, and Stavros, who's ran away.
I have led the way.
This
Did
goblin.
someone say healing?
This goblin follows Stavros, turns around and follows him.
Brukar will look back to
Twinkle has presented herself.
Brukar will look back to Twinkle.
What were you looking for an interpreter before?
I was making sure that we did not have any approaching troops approaching us. I was defending the
Can you do a performance or persuasion, whichever's better? I'm gonna try to do an insight.
No, because they're both great.
That would be deception, actually.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna try and do
You want me to roll
insight
what?
as well.
Deception.
Deception. Oh no. Deception. Disgrace.
Ugh.
Anyone who likes that's not The Lonely Island. The Lonely Island. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Lonely Island and the Lion King are 2 very different things. Friends, please do not get those conflated, as I just did. And
It's okay. Dyslexics are people poo.
thank you. I feel pain. Oh wait, no. What is this thing? I felt pain. Oh, Jesus freaking Christ.
What's your
I
deception?
rolled a nat 1, so it doesn't even matter.
With that deception, all of you know that now that Twinkle was the one telling them to throw their kids in the fire.
What?
Yeah, because she's the only one that speaks Goblinoid.
I'm trying to help.
You've figured it out. You've sussed it out because her roll was so bad. I mean, yeah, that's a natural one. I mean, shit.
Brukar just looks at you, puffs like through his nose, like a booger might even come out, and we
You lost something.
We gotta talk later.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Are you healing these children?
No, fuck them kids.
Okay. You said, here's a healer, and walked up and then said, fuck them kids.
Oh no, that was me.
Well, to be fair, she said fuck the kids before.
Yeah, but you offered your healing when it was asked for.
I'm healing them kids.
All right.
But they're children. Why wouldn't you heal them?
I mean, that's
They're kids. They're already better off than the rest of us.
They're the only ones that have an opportunity to be saved from.
And he points to one of the warriors, not the shaman.
That.
Why?
Okay, it seems like your efforts are misguided here. I was trying to focus on you.
Grab my good creams. Okay. I got the creams, boss.
Excuse the what?
This guy starts putting healing ointments on the kids that you guys assume are just grass.
That seems inappropriate.
It's grass and other things mushed up. It's natural medicine that's not going to work very well.
Does anyone speak Goblin?
And he waves his finger like a no at you, Twinkle.
Other than you in this group.
Which do you approach? Or are you going off with Stavros?
I'm not going off with Stavros. He waits for a minute, and after the goblins don't re-pick up their weapons, he'll come a little bit closer. You put me on top of the chair.
Stavros, you get roughly here when you realize.
Little laugh.
Oh my god! You fall into a pit of despair and die forever. And Wish
You
falls
set
for...
yourself up for this.
Yeah,
I do.
No, I'm kidding. Look, you get here when you realize the only one following you is the guy that saw you as you were running.
You know, and it's a goblin, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a goblin.
It's okay. I'm fulfilling my contractual obligation
You
by
are.
bringing him to the
You
facility.
very much are. All right. The kids have been properly creamed.
So no one's stepping up for goblin.
Kill the kids or
I'll help out the kids a little bit. Just pick one of them, and I'll do 1d6 of healing with healing light.
Okay, you heal one of them for 1d6. Go ahead and roll it.
Ooh, 5.
5. All of the open wounds close up, but he's still like horribly burn scarred.
Is there a kid near me that is clearly just freaking over it and doesn't care and is just like over it?
Both of these kids are pleading, why did our god do this? Still, it hurts so bad. Oh no. This one says, oh no, why did you heal him? I hurt worse, obviously. This is all in
so I'm
goblin.
gonna ignore the fucker that boo-hooed about it.
Does
And
anyone
I'm
call
gonna-
out why have you forsaken me?
Just
I don't give a damn.
I'm feeling like Twinkle Toes about to just pull out a knife and stab the one that started crying about it.
Full 360 backhand.
My
The
God.
Green Goblin impersonator will lead you to security and safety.
Twinkle does have healing, but it requires her to touch people. And at this point, she's still discovering who the hell she is. So she is gonna go ahead and use. Oh my god! Please hold. I had it pulled up right here. Whichever the touchy one is. What's the touchy one?
Your
The-
wounds.
Your wounds.
Careful, thank you.
So roll a
not
d8
the one
plus
that's like,
your
please
wisdom.
help me.
Oh,
The please help me,
this
guys.
one's
get
fully.
the
This
foot
one's
to
as
the
healed.
head.
This one's as healed as he could be.
The touchy one requires you to be a paladin. It's lay on hands.
No, cure
No,
wounds.
cure wounds is a touch.
Yeah, no, I'm not about to heal somebody that's a bitch. No.
I know it was a bad joke.
Okay, so you go to lean to heal this one and realize he's already healed, so you're not gonna waste it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it. Like the
Okay.
one person that was a G about it is good. I'm just gonna mind my
Well,
business.
this one's
I'm
been
just-
complaining the whole time too.
No,
But it
they
just
can
got
say
happened to
that.
get healed. So
I'm good.
yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. If
I
you're
know
not gonna
God is
help with the
bad,
situation,
bitch.
please leave. I don't need any more deaths put on us by your hands and your kind. We won't come into your city unless that yellow man comes back and offers us all salvation again, because we're pretty scared at the moment.
Upon
What's the importance of the yellow dude? What does he do for you that your God doesn't?
You've done nothing but kill us. He's the one that's helped.
How you know that? You have receipts?
I have eyes.
Oh, he did put the
upon getting the one person to the shelter and rehab facility, he's going to do a line of action surge powder and head right back on over.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll get to you in just a bit then.
Brukar will look at the shaman.
Well, we came here for a reason. Can we parlay?
Parlay's out of the question. I don't want to see you anymore. Please leave us alone.
Well, I can continue killing, people that want to kill kids.
Do what you must. He goes into the tent.
Twinkle's gonna look at Kruger like, wait a minute. We're supposed to be on the same side. What just happened here?
Brukar's gonna follow him into his tent.
Twinkle's gonna go behind like nothing just went wrong. Like nothing just happened.
We need to tell you you can't take cats anymore.
What do you mean? One cat, maybe 2 cats, and you come and kill half our village?
He shrugs.
Don't kill kids.
That was our god. I'm starting to think it wasn't. I think it was one of you. I'm fairly certain now, honestly, that one of you caused us to do that. Which means that you've murdered our children, and you know it.
All I'm saying is it's dangerous here, and if you go for any more cats or anything worse, we'll be back.
We'll get out of your hair. We're not gonna stay here with murderous villains like you.
Twinkle's gonna kind of like wedge herself in between and be like, "Hi, I haven't met you yet. However, I just got here. But I do want to say that if your townspeople were willing to kill their children, it doesn't really matter who your god is. Y'all already wanted to do that. I'm sorry, I might be overstepping, but I'm just saying, I myself follow Hades, but if Hades told me to toss a child into a bonfire, we would have a talk first, and you guys just did it. So it just kind of seems like you wanted to kill your kids anyway. But here's some peppermints if you want something.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I will deny. Let's see. This isn't gonna go well. Hell, I shouldn't have said anything. That's a 3.
A 3. All right.
Great success.
You take 36 damage. Necrotic.
Wow, I'm dead.
He figured out you were the one that's told them to kill the children by hearing your voice. He had a natural 20 insight.
I'm gone.
What is your max hit points? Were you hurt beforehand?
No.
Yeah, you're not dead though.
Okay, then you are currently unconscious, bleeding out,
Yeah, I'm
making
not
death
dead.
saves.
I'm just down. And
Nick, I'll look to you with time because Brukar wants to attack again.
Feel free to attack again. He figured out the thing. He rolled a natural 20 insight
I know.
as she was talking to him.
It's just I couldn't think of anything else for he attacked a friend.
Yeah. Go ahead and attack.
Nick, I'm coming for you later. So you know.
You're gonna tell him to kill his kids and then come up and say it was real bad that you killed your kids.
You could have said no. That don't have nothing to do with me. It was a suggestion. Hell.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cloud of daggers right on him.
Okay. So roll the damage. These guys are in this tent over here.
Yeah,
These guys are sitting down.
No way to. 11.
You guys are in this tent. 11, and he was uninjured. So he'll turn on you. Make a charisma save.
That'll be fun. Come on, 12. Nope.
12.
Probably not.
You are banished. A few seconds later, you reappear in the tent, but he is gone.
Okay.
Make a death save. Twinkle.
No. Okay. That's a D20, right?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Lord have mercy. All right, we're gonna go with the white dice. Please, come on. Fucking hell. It's an 8.
An 8's a fail. And then one more.
Oh, I get 2.
Yeah.
I don't know where my black one went. I got 2 sets.
What's y'all four's passive perception?
15.
Including me or not?
No, just these 4 that are in the tent.
15.
13.
Okay. My second is a 15.
15's a pass. Okay, you're back now, Casey.
Okay.
Turn.
Me.
Do the other guys look like they've pulled out weapons or anything?
They are in a different tent. You were alone in this tent with this man. It was just you two.
I'm gonna be searching through his tent then.
Okay. Just leaving Sprinkle dying.
Got it.
Sprinkle dying? That's hilarious.
Make an investigation. And Sprinkle another death save.
You'll be fine, I'm sure.
Wait, this is my last one, right? Because I had a fail.
No.
Oh,
If you roll a 1,
Well,
it
yeah,
is,
if you roll a
so
1.
don't do that.
why would you say that? Now you have jinxed it. So that's what's going to come out of it.
Have I noticed anything with a 15 passive?
Well, 15, you might have heard some talking, a bit of shouting maybe, but you didn't see the guy leave the tent, and the spells weren't like... I mean, maybe if Brukar didn't say he said anything, really. That's a natural 1 on your investigation?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I don't even know I'm in a tent right now.
Death save from Twinkle.
Here we go, y'all. Fucking hell. Mother. It's a 6.
6 is a fail.
Yeah.
I mean, if you feel like hearing a bit of shouting would cause you to go into the tent, feel free, any of you guys.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna like hear a bit of shouting and then it goes quiet.
Yeah.
Be like, I should go take a look.
Out of curiosity, how far out is Stavros at this point?
Well, you said you were gonna go all the way like off map, across town, do a line of action surge powder and come back.
Yeah. That action surge powder is what keeps him
I know
chugging.
it. I'll say you're on your way back and you're right here. Okay. This guy's at the rehabilitation facility. You get there and it's a weird building that seems like it was modular. And throughout the building, there's some kind of robot made of wires. There's this Pokemon. What's his name? Circuitry. Circuitry. It looks like circuitry, and it can pop into any room in there. And it talks like this.
Goodbye.
I will catch you all another time.
Day. So yeah, who's
hearing the yelling and then it goes quiet?
You make another death save.
Yeah.
If you hate me, just say that. I'm just saying. Like,
It's not as though there was a
You just have to make saves until it's my turn. That's all.
I don't hate you at all.
I don't know if I'm gonna make this one, so
I rolled the dice as they rolled.
Oh, my Lanta. Shit. 14.
14's a pass. You'll get in there, and it's Casey's turn. You'll follow as well. Both of you enter at the same time, we'll say.
I will attempt to check and stabilize.
Okay, yeah, make a medicine check.
Alright. That is a 16.
16 stabilizes. She's no
thank you.
longer bleeding out, but unconscious. You see a equally unconscious Casey Brukar seems to have been maybe rifling through something, hit his head on a lantern.
But not that much damage.
Punk thud.
Yeah, you think shaking him would get him up, but she has no health.
Okay. I have no healing, so I've stabilized her. That's about all I can do. I'll shake what's his Brukar.
You're shook and awake, Brukar.
Where'd the goblin go?
Do I have any idea should I do an Arcana check from what happened to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What is it, 2? I got a 13.
A
Just know that it was a
13.
spell and he ran away.
It was a spell. He ran away. Also, his eyes went from the regular yellow to a glowing bright yellow. The pupil almost disappeared as it happened.
I think he's a powerful caster.
Yeah, I'll just say that.
He got away from me, but I'll get him eventually.
Okay.
Alua? Maddie, you there?
Yep.
Would you like to heal? Isn't that what you were gonna do?
I have a potion of healing that I can use. Just force her to drink it. That's 2d4 plus 2.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
6.
You're healed for 6, Twinkle.
Yo! Now that Twinkle has died and come back, Twinkle is done with his childish BS. Twinkle has learned what it's like to be an adult, so thank you. From now on, Twinkle will not be doing that high voice BS. She will sound like this. Thank you.
All right. These goblins, Stavros arrives. These goblins are willing to come with him because he seems to be offering safety and you guys seem to be offering death.
My God, they've massacred your people. Come, follow me to safety. I wonder if, considering the fact that I was the one who convinced all of them to come and completed this, if I just get that many magical items and they get nothing, it's a possibility.
Oh, is there anything else anybody wanted to accomplish?
Can I? Oh shit! Whoops. Sorry, Dr. Phone. If you can still hear me,
Yes.
I would like to know what happened to the remains of the children that I demanded to be sacrificed, and if there's anything left of them, I want it.
Okay. Well, 2 of them survived, but while on the way home, this one does die. So you'll have a body there of a terribly burnt child. Also, one of them was fully engulfed, and there's a body laying here as well. But Brokar was trying to bury it.
Okay. Excuse me. I would like to use a femur because it could probably be helpful later. And I'm going to take a child femur as well as some of the kid flakes that burnt up crispy elsewhere, because you never know when a burnt baby femur and burnt baby flakes could be helpful.
All right. You guys will get back.
Growling.
you'll get back. You'll get 500 gold. You'll each get a magic item that I'll tell you later. And you'll get very disappointed head shakes from Jeff Frenzy. Not the way I thought
Jeff.
superheroes would deal with the situation.
I'll have you know, Jeff, I was able to calm them down and diffuse the situation. The ones that are alive are by my hand.
I appreciate that, Stavros.
The fucking voice now that you said that is
GGI.
That's right. Green Goblin imposter.
Either way, you guys do the job. I deal with the circumstances afterwards. Here's your money. I'll deliver the magic items to your house.
Just contact me in the future, Jeff. As you can see, I'm much more reliable than these ones.
Yeah, I think any missions I want to go a good way, I'll definitely get you on. And if I need some people killed, I will contact some of you other folk.
Me.
Yeah.
I felt things that I've never felt before.
That's right. The thrill of bloodlust.
I'm half surprised you were able to get in the dome, but that's another thing. We'll have to deal with it later, I guess. The goblins will get rehabilitated, and then we'll send them over Hrungnir's tower. They seem to want to be with whatever clergyman of Bane is here.
Stavros will do volunteer work at the rehab center in the meantime.
Okay.
Acting as a mediator between them and the rest of the staff.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else anybody wants to do?
Just indefinitely as kind of like a cutscene, fade to black thing. Twinkle is still, now that she is an adult, discovering herself, and she is still poking amongst those coals.
Oh, yeah.
Just still looking at for some reason, her being a death cleric is now clicking.
Yeah.
And she is enjoying the remnants more than she should.
All right. We'll end there. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.
If you liked it, like, subscribe, comment, interact with us. Let us know what you liked. Let us know what you didn't. Tell your friends about us.
And hug your
Tell
children.
your family.
Hug your children.
If you have
And don't throw
multiple,
them into a fire.
Yes.
Call your
if
mom.
you have multiple YouTube accounts, subscribe with all of them.
Go to every computer in your house.
if you know a company that would love to sponsor us, hit them up to hit us up. And any celebrities that might be watching this, just shoot us a message.
Yeah, shoot us a message.